So Ukraine is lovely, lovelyly asking for permission to start lobbing missiles directly into Moscow. So let's take a look at the good news. Before we do, you have to be Scottish to know what that bad boy is. Anywho, let's get to the good news. From ice cream to ice cream. We all scream for big missiles.
British Foreign Secretary and their American counterpart, they're travelling together from Poland, getting the train here to the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv. They'll meet President Zelensky, and he is hoping that this visit is not just symbolic, but actually leads to a policy change from both countries, because President Zelensky is hoping that permission will be given to the Ukrainians for them to use American-made and British-made long-range missiles that they've already got here on the battlefield, and actually specifically hitting further into Russia. And what Mr. Zelensky says is that if they have the ability to hit Russian airfields, to take out Russian bombers before they even take off and wreak havoc over the skies of this country, that'll put Ukraine at a huge advantage. So he's very much hoping there will be this change in policy, and that maybe it's crystallised on this visit.
Around the world and across the UK, this is BBC News.
How'd you like them apples, man? The missiles that they're asking to use into Russia, because they've already got them, as they said. So what the fuck have they got them for if they're if they're not planning to use them? Maybe you could say it's posturing, you know. But anywho, it's itsy bitsy teeny weeny Ukraine. Zelensky wants to lob missiles into Moscow today. Aye! He's an itsy bitsy teeny weeny Ukraine. Zelensky wants to lob missiles into Moscow today. How'd you like them apples? And maybe the veil is fall. Maybe the penny's dropping for some people that this isn't Ukraine versus Russia. This is NATO, the West versus the Russian Federation and their allies. And what's happening in Ukraine? You could argue. Well, if you look where the weapons are coming from, and it's not even so much the weapons; it's the ammunition. Weapons useless without bullets to fucking fire in it. And you need lots of bullets to hold people off, hold lines, etc, etc. So there's Zelensky asking yet again for permission. This is the drip, drip, drip effect. You know it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And they're going to start lobbing missiles into Moscow. Moscow! Get it? Got it. Good. Cat cheese, no cats or cheese. Whatever needed in this filming.